What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of losing? Who are you afraid of losing? What are you afraid of missing out on? Why are you scared when you know Jesus is in your boat? God knows you're scared, bro. God knows your situation isn't certain. You're having a time in your life where there's uncertainty, there is fear, and you're not sure if you're going to make it out. But I'm here to tell you today that there is someone in your boat that can calm the storm, and that person is Jesus. Matthew 8 verses 23 to 27. Then he got into the boat, which is Jesus, and his disciples followed him. Suddenly a furious storm came up on the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him, saying, "Lord, save us. We're going to drown." He replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Now I want to set that aside for a second and talk about what he just said. Why are you so afraid? Why are you so afraid? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of losing? Who are you afraid of losing? What are you afraid of missing out on? Why are you scared when you know Jesus is in your boat? And maybe you don't know that, and that's why I'm here to tell you that. But I think a lot of times we always count on our own strength. We count on our own ability to assess the situation and control the situation. And we hear this all the time. We hear that God's with you, all this stuff, but we don't believe it because we are lacking faith. We're lacking that trust that, okay, since Jesus is sleeping, I could be sleeping as well. It doesn't matter what's going on outside of my boat because the one in the boat is able to control the storm. And I think it's the lack of the realization as well that God is really in control that we get afraid. Now, this comes from me as well. This goes for me. And I'm always afraid of things. I'm always, not always, obviously, but there's times in my life where I feel like God is in control. There's times in my life where I feel like I might sink. The waves might overcome me. But when we think about this for a second, God is sleeping, so I can sleep as well. That's the mindset that can change your life. Now let me finish it up for you guys. Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the winds and waves obey him." Bro, this scripture is packed with wisdom, but we forget that God is in control, and now we know. So what I want you guys to do for me is that I want you guys to think about a time in your life, or even if you're going through a time in your life right now that you feel like you're not in control, you feel like nothing is going right, and you feel like you're having a hard time trusting God. I want you to visualize God right next to you, just sitting there, sleeping, because that's what he's doing. He's next to you, watching you. He's next to you, relaxing. So why are you so tense? Now I'm talking to myself as well. So the moral of the story is that we need to realize that God is in control, and we need to realize that he has the power to control our situation. He has the power to fix it. I hope you guys were blessed by this video. I hope you guys were really edified, and I hope you guys were encouraged. And I also want you guys to know that I'm not perfect. I could mess up my words sometimes. I could say something false, and I want you guys to check in the Bible for yourself and ask God for yourself. And proofread the information I'm saying, because I don't want to mislead you. I want to tell you the truth, the unfiltered truth, and I want to help you guys to grow in your walk with Christ. And by the way, if you guys are having trouble with your Christian walk, having trouble with accountability, you need someone to keep you on track, you need someone to keep you accountable, you need someone to help you with your walk, I have a Christian coaching down below, top link in the description. But make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that share button with 3 people, because I know people have struggles and people need help. So thank you, and please, please, please stay peaceful.